reference angles are really helpful in trigonometry. We want to make sure that we do know how to find them. So find the reference angle of 320 degrees, and it does say draw a picture. Drawing a picture can be so helpful. For me at least, a reference angle is a pretty visual thing. First thing we want to do is draw our angle, 320 degrees. So I know we'll go 180, 270, and then how much more? If we're at 270, so we'll go 50 more, which is just past the halfway mark. And this angle is 320 degrees. So the reference angles will always be less than 90 degrees. And what we do is we take where our angle stopped, the terminal side, and we're going to connect it to the x-axis. It's always connected to the x-axis. So we draw to the x-axis, and we have this angle, and that is our reference angle, which is, the notation is theta prime, like that. So how do we figure out that angle? There's a few ways to go about this. I might say, well, 360 would be the full circle. Let's subtract out that 320 degree angle that we have, and we'll get 40 degrees left over. So we know that our reference angle theta prime is 40 degrees. So we draw our given angle, then connect the terminal side to the x-axis in the same quadrant, because this has to be less than 90 degrees, and that will be our reference angle. So this next one, I actually don't have a lot of room. Oh, maybe I can do this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Find the reference angle. So now this one is in radians. I actually like these better. What are we dividing pi into? Pi is being divided into 5 sections. So I know I'm going to have like this. Here's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections of pi. How many of those do we want for our angle? We want 3 of those. So our 3 sections are going to go 1, 2, 3. Here is 3 pi. Now I know my sections are not quite even, so it actually would be a little bit further away from that y-axis. But just to get the general idea, there's 3 pi over 5. So first step, draw the angle. Next, what we want to do, the reference angle is going to connect the terminal side of our angle to the x-axis, and within the same quadrant. So we connect to the x-axis, which is right here. And what is this angle? So what I notice is we have some sections left over, and even 1, 2 of these sections left. So because these are sections of pi over 5, we have 2 of those left. So our reference angle is 2 pi over 5. So radians just work so nicely for reference angles. I didn't have to do all this crazy math up here, which wasn't too crazy, but just count how many sections till you get to the x-axis, and there's your reference angle in radians. Reference angles always connect to the x-axis. Never forget x-axis.